Welcome to Coxie's Picks. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe. Enjoy.
Hello and welcome to Coxie's Picks, and today we're going to be looking at restoring these Irish 8. Now I'm hoping they're HIATT 103s, but I can't really tell because it's so badly corroded. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that we have a working key, right? And then we have no foreign objects inside. Now you can see there's quite a lot of rust build up inside there, but the lock is actually holding. And then what you want to do is you want to go in about halfway, and then we're going to check to see if the spring needs to function, is functioning correctly. So you're going to then pull and feel for some resistance, which we have got resistance, so we know that the spring is working. But if I keep pulling hard enough, I'll get the lock open. Then we're going to lock it back up. Well, that spring really is functioning. And then we're going to make the key operate fully. So we're going to go against the shoulder here, keep turning, and that's going to work the spring on the inside backwards until the lock-in lug is away, and then it opens. Now I have got a very stiff hinge, which is corroded probably from where it's been stored for a long period in the closed position. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the key out. We're going to leave it in the open position like this, and then we're going to use a product called Evapo-Rust to clear it up. So I'm going to then pick the product pick the cuff up and then place it into the Evapo-Rust, and I'm just going to move the barrel open. So that's completely open. And then so that the key gets done as well, that's going to get dropped in nice and neatly. There we go. Right, so this product, Evapo-Rust, it says 24 hours and everything will be as good as new. But in my experience, I can tell you that it does need to be flipped. So I'll come back at the 12-hour point and I'll flip this over and we'll see how we get on. And then we'll go on to stage 2, which is tidying up, and then hopefully we'll have a better product and we can start polishing it. So join me in a day's time. Okay, 12 hours in, it's time to do the flip. So first thing I want to do is take it out. So carefully go in. We can see we've got a large chunk of that rust off. So we're just going to carefully flip it around, try not to splash. There we go. Maneuver it around, reach in, find the key. It's in there somewhere. There it is. There's the key, and then place it on the other side. In fact, let's look at that. Coming along nicely. Oh, flipped when it went back in. That's better. Oh, you swine. Oh, I appear to have magnetic bias. Okay. Right. That's them flipped. What we need to do now is wait another 12 hours. Okay, 24 hours have passed. It's time to fish them out and see where we're at. So, first thing we're going to do is stay in shot. Perfect. We'll fish them out. And the key, and then let that drain a second. Come on there, right, like so. Move that out of the way, and then focus on the cuffs. Right, so first thing we want to do is, the instruction says to soak it in water. However, I'm just going to drain it off. Dry it off, and we'll have a look to see what the state of the actual cuff is. As you can see, it's just right up and off. There seems to be some strange oxidation on the actual cuff itself, which isn't a problem. We can resolve that. Get some more tissue paper. And let's go get the key done. Okay, as you can see, there it is. So we've got rid of all that rust, but we still have a layer of crud. Oh, and liquid inside it. So just wipe that up. Right, next, get on this. And you can see we have lots and lots of crud on this. So what we'll do is we'll now be a little bit more aggressive and use some steel wool, right, to try and get the rest of the crud off. So here we go. And I will fast forward this bit up, and then hopefully you'll just see me working really quickly. Okay, so there we go. We've had a bit of graft and we've got a set of Irish 8s, and I was hoping that it would be a HIATT written there, but we've got SF Co, and we've got a local number of number 54, but the key is marked up as 4. I do still have some liquid in there that I need to remove. So what I'll do is I'll leave this one for a second, and I'll quickly go and research SF Co and come back with some information. Stand by. Well, yeah, my research so far has shown that this is late Victorian or early 20th century, which is a shame that I can't tie down what company exactly. There was quite a few smaller companies that used to make handcuffs for the local prisons at the time, as like an ad hoc thing, and from my research, most of the collectors that I can find online, they all have SFS full stop F full stop Co Irish 8s, right? And there's also examples of them in a standard derby, so it wouldn't be surprising if these were just made en masse just for the local prisons. If I do find out any more information though, I will be updating the description as I go. But there we go. As we can see, we have cleaned off all the rust, and we have made these look absolutely gorgeous, right? And they still function as if they'd only just been made. So there we go. Thank you very much for joining me on this little journey. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more older cuffs, and we'll be able to restore them. And hopefully I'll be able to get some with a broken spring, so we'll be able to have to go in and diagnose what's going on. Because I've recently had a pair which I've done on off camera, but you never know, I might get another pair with a broken spring, and I'll have to take you through the process on how to do the repair there. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.